What's up, guys? This is Sebastian, the ENTP, coming to you from his college dorm with a really shitty camera, precisely because I'm in college and I'm living in a dorm, so you could imply that, I don't have money for a good camera. But, anyways, I'm here to talk to you about two different specific things. Those are typology and life. Specifically, I believe that in order for the collective, in this case society, to be effective in achieving its primary goal and objective, which is, of course, a society of, founded on prosperity and on equal opportunity for everybody to be able to not only survive but also thrive and bring their goals, dreams, and aspirations to life, the individual has to be given a framework and a platform within that collective society to be able to express his virtues and strengths in such a way that not only contribute to his own personal growth and development economically and objectively, but also to the greater good. Now, obviously, we live in a world full of subjects, right? So, if you try to objectify everything, you're not gonna get very far, and you're going to be missing the other side of the coin. I think you have to amalgamate the objective and the subjective in a way that is effective. You have to provide tools such as the Enneagram, such as the MBTI, such as socionics, for the individual to be able to not only experience the world but also engage in behavior that is self aware and reflective so that they could go ahead and develop themselves in such a way where the tools, strengths, and virtues that they do have are utilized in a way that is going to really help contribute to the greater good. That is going to go ahead and make sure that the actions and the output, the results that they create, what they convey and portray to the world, what they not only say, but what they do ultimately reflect honesty, integrity, and strength of character. Because that is the backbone, that is the fortitude of a strong society. You don't have that, you don't really have anything. Because at that point, everybody is susceptible to engaging in behavior and in different activities which are unacceptable within the realm of ethics and within the realms of empathy, right? I do believe that we need reason, but I think reason has to be balanced by passion and compassion. I believe that when you are able to integrate the three and relate with the when you're able to integrate and relate to the world in a way that involves reason, passion, and compassion, you're able to engage in a manner and a fashion that's really going to be constructive, that's not going to be destructive, that's going to be effective in allowing your views to come across and yourself to be validated along with the other individual being appreciated for what he has to offer and contribute, regardless of whether you accept that, right? Because being effective doesn't necessarily mean that you have to accept and take in every perspective as truth. In fact, I think we have to question everything. You could never accept something without questioning and seeing the truth in it for yourself, right? Because in that moment you become a second-hand thinker, and when you become a second-hand thinker, you lose your authenticity. You become a prisoner of duplicity, and you no longer are able to contribute a unique value proposition. You no longer add something unique to that collective vision, and you no longer are attuned to your true mission in life, which is bringing together your own strengths for the greater good, in my opinion. But you do have to learn to tolerate and appreciate the fact that we are not always going to see things the same way. People are going to have different views and different perspectives and different angles. And this isn't a perfect equation. There is absolutely no form of relation in life that has a perfect formula for it. And I think that's what makes it uniquely beautiful. That's where the inherent beauty of it. If it was all coherent, I believe that the beauty that is inherent in it wouldn't really stand out, wouldn't really shine, wouldn't really come out to light. We would really struggle and fight with perfection because we're not wired for it. We're not looking for perfection, we're simply looking for a society that appreciates and values the fact that we are indeed imperfect, that we are not some robots, and that we have our own unique intrinsic qualities, both positive and negative, right? Light and dark. There's a stark difference. There is not really a stark difference between light and dark, right? It's not it's not hitting it out of the park to say that, oftentimes the line is really fine between love and hate. I think everybody could really appreciate that lines are often blurred, and I think that's what makes life such a journey, and that's what makes it special and unique, right? When you're really in the thick of things and you're engaged in it, you don't necessarily see the world in terms of black and white, right? You're able to appreciate the different colors and the different shades which we all bring to the table. Nobody's ever truly stable, and when you're able to truly comprehend the full extent of this premise and understand that other people are not always going to stand where you stand, uh, I think you achieve a metamorphosis of self awareness and self understanding, notwithstanding that you're always going to have flaws and that you're never going to reach a certain point where you stop growing. But you know that those when you get to this point, those virtues and those capacities really and truly start showing. The energy that you have to bring, the energy and the unique value proposition that you have to offer the world really starts showing. And I think that's where we want to get to as individuals. I think that systems such as the MBTI, the Enneagram, and socionics amalgamate and combine into a holistic sort of framework and toolkit, if you will, that we can utilize to go ahead and develop. So yeah, basically those are my thoughts for tonight, and I hope they resonate with some of you.